Just about to go to the gym for a big, old, nasty leg session. I'm trying to become one of the fittest men in the UK, so I'm going to have to push myself hard. So I'm about to go do a leg conditioning session. If you want to join me, if you want to follow along, if you want to try this workout, let's go. Right, so starting the workout with 5 sets of 10, 100 kilogram. Go deep, control it, no rushing, nice clean reps, each one. So you might notice that the picture is a little bit grainy and not focused in, so I've just realised that my camera was on manual focus and not autofocus, so the whole session is a little bit blurry, but let's be honest, if you're here watching my content, it's not because of my great camera work or my great editing, it's more because you're on this journey with me of becoming fit and strong. You might notice that I wear knee sleeves every time I squat now, so I'm not 21 anymore, and every time I squat I feel it in my knees, so alright, set 2, let's go. Again, nice and deep, control each and every rep. Work those glutes. Alright, so the full workout is as follows: 5 times 10 deep controlled squats at around 50 to 60% of your 1 rep max. Then we moved on to some heavy walking lunges. I used 25 kilogram dumbbells, going nice and deep up and down the track 4 times. Then I moved on to some sled pushes. So the goal with the sled push was distance, not loading it up too heavy, but doing 4 times 3 lengths on the track. Then I moved over to 100 times box jumps at 24 inch. Then I moved over to a 1.2k ski and a 1.2k row to finish. Right, last set of 10. Let's go. Alright, so moving on to the walking lunges. So quick lesson for you, there's a couple of ways that you can actually do the walking lunge, which most people don't really know. So you can either target your glutes and your hamstrings a little bit more, or target your quads. So if you want to target your glutes and your hamstrings, kind of like the length that I'm doing, you want to lengthen your stride, and it's going to bring your glutes and hamstrings into play more. You'll still work your quads. And then if you want to target your quads a little bit more, you want to do a shorter stride, and you'll really feel it in that quad. Hopefully this helped, and it'll help you just target where you want on the legs a little bit more. Alright, so moving on to the sled. So the best advice that I can give you if you're doing the sled is to do what I'm doing here, is to walk with it and really utilise pushing with your legs. It's going to not only burn the legs, but really work them as well. Like if you're running with it, you're probably just taking the tension a little bit off your legs, and then it's going more onto your cardio. And you can do cardio anywhere, you can do cardio on the running machine, but you're using the sled to really work the legs. So as you can see, I'm not running with it, I'm just holding it and pushing every single rep, really working those legs, and it's a great workout. I'm going to see how long it takes me to finish the leg session. See how long it takes me to do 100 box jumps, 24 inch high. So I'm going to time myself and we'll do it. It's probably going to be a bit of a killer, it's probably going to hurt my back, but I want to push myself, see how long it takes me. Alright, yeah, so that didn't really work. So I was trying to show you that I was starting my stopwatch on my camera, but the autofocus wasn't on, so it just didn't focus. So I did 100 box jumps here. I did it 50, and then 25, 25. It was a killer, but this is the type of thing that I want to do and push myself, because you really have to dig deep to do it. Like your body is screaming at you to stop, but you've just got to keep that mindset going. No, I can do more, I can do more. It's just about focusing on the next rep. Instead of thinking, oh my God, I've got 80 reps left to do, just think, right, one more rep, one more rep, one more rep. Before you know it, you're like, right, I've got 10 reps left, and you're smashing them out. I believe my time was around 5 minutes 30 on this. I tried showing you on the camera, but it didn't focus. So if you want to give it a go, give it a shot. Fucking hell, that's a killer. I broke it up into kind of 3 sets. I did 50, 25, and 25. That's a killer. That's probably it for the legs conditioning. Then move on to a little bit of rower, 1,000 metre row, 1,000 metre ski to finish. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to do 1.25k row. The goal isn't speed, the goal is just to find a nice, comfortable cadence. Maybe at like, I don't know, 140, so 5, I'd be happy with. So yeah, 1.25k. In the actual Hyrox comp, it's 1k row, so I'm trying to push myself that little bit more, just get comfortable going at a little bit more of a distance, and then hopefully, if the plan works, come race day, that 1k row, that 1k ski is going to feel quite easy, so let's go. Last thing of the session, do a little bit of ski, 1.25k ski. Not trying to beat any speed, but just do it at a nice pace. Let's go. Full transparency, sometimes I'll just film a little bit of the ski or row, then I'll switch my camera off and then finish the row or ski. But yeah, I just wanted to like show full transparency. I did actually finish it off, so I did film it here. This is kind of when I realised that my camera wasn't in autofocus. But yeah. Leg session finished. Well, leg session, conditioning session, whatever you want to call it. But felt good, pushed myself hard. Tired after, ready to go home and get some proper nutrition in. So I'll probably show you that. Because if you're pushing yourself hard and you've got something you're training for, or like you just want to get in better shape or you want to feel better, if you're training hard, you need to make sure your nutrition's good. And it doesn't mean being perfect, it's more being getting high protein in, eating plenty of fruit and veg, making sure you're making good decisions, getting some good whole foods in most of the time. I just walked past McDonald's, see everyone sat in the cars eating the burgers, which is nothing wrong with that, but if you're eating processed food 24/7, it's going to have a massive impact on your training. It's going to have a massive impact on the way they feel, your skin, you're going to get spotty, your hair's going to feel greasy, you're not going to feel great. So just trying to get good food in most of the time. I've just been chatting to a guy in there as well who I've seen training for quite a bit, and I said to him, how long you've been training? You can tell that you push yourself hard and you know what you're doing, and you can tell because he's got a cracking physique. He's 50 odd and he looks incredible, he's in great shape. And I said, I've been training at the same gyms in Donny for over 10 years, 12 years, and I see the same people doing the same thing over and over again, and they never look any different. And I said to him, like, you can tell you've got a great physique, and you can tell why, because you're putting the effort in, you train hard, you work hard, you know what you're doing, you've got a proper program, you're seeing progression with it, and you're seeing results. So yeah,